Have you ever wondered what it would really take to travel the world full-time after retirement? No trust fund, no winning lottery ticket. Just a realistic plan, a sense of adventure, and a monthly budget most people already spend on everyday life. Most people hear world travel and instantly think luxury resorts, first-class flights, and five-figure expenses. But what if I told you we've been traveling full-time, living in places many people only dream of, for less than $3,000 a month? Total. Hey there, I'm with Forever Travelers, and thank you for joining me. Before we dive in, take a second to like this video and subscribe. Every week we show that the dream of living free, traveling often, and exploring new places after 60 isn't impossible. It's simply a choice. Let's start with where the idea began. Years ago, we were sitting in our living room in Colorado, looking at a calendar. We'd just retired, and suddenly we had time, but no clear plan. We could stay home, keep paying property taxes, maintenance, and utility bills, or we could take that same budget and see the world. That's when the idea hit. What if we tried living 1 month abroad and compared the cost? We chose Portugal for our first trial run. Flights were cheaper than expected. The Airbnb cost half of our old mortgage, and groceries were fresh and affordable. At the end of that first month, we realized we'd actually spent less living in Europe than staying home. That single realization changed everything. Now we travel full-time, and today I'm going to show you exactly how we do it, step by step. By the end of this video, you'll see how $3,000 a month can unlock more freedom than many people ever experience. Let's start with the basics, our monthly budget breakdown. Housing is the biggest expense, just like at home. But the secret is flexibility. We stay in long-term rentals or local apartments instead of hotels. On average, our rent runs between $900 and $1,200 per month, depending on the country. That's for full apartments, often walking distance to cafes, beaches, or city centers. Utilities and Wi-Fi usually cost around $100 combined. We've learned to favor places that include everything in the rent, and we always check reviews to make sure the internet's solid for video calls. Next, food and groceries. In most countries, eating like a local saves a fortune. We cook simple meals at home and enjoy restaurants a few times a week. Groceries average $300 to $400 a month. Eating out adds another $150 to $200. That's less than what we used to spend just on dining out back home. Transportation is another area where travelers overspend. We walk everywhere. When we need to get around, we use local buses, trains, or rent a scooter for a week. Our average monthly transportation cost is around $150. Sometimes less if we're in smaller towns. Then there's health insurance and healthcare. We use a global travel medical plan that costs about $200 a month for both of us. In many countries, we also pay cash for small checkups because it's often cheaper than our US copay used to be. Add it all up. Rent, food, transport, insurance, entertainment, and extras. Our monthly total typically lands between $2,500 and $2,900. So the real question becomes, what do we get for that money? We get morning walks on the beach in Portugal, fresh markets in Vietnam, evenings with new friends in Panama, moments that money can't buy, and the best part is, the cost of living in many parts of the world makes this lifestyle not only possible but practical. Let's talk about how to choose destinations. We look for 3 things: affordability, safety, and community. Before booking, we always research visa rules and check that there's a decent expat network. Having other retirees around, even a few, makes adapting so much easier. If you're planning your first trip, start simple. Spend 1 month in a place you've always wanted to see. Track your expenses and compare them to what you spend at home. That one comparison will show you whether travel might actually save you money. Now, some people ask, what about flights? Don't those add up? Here's the trick: slow travel. We stay in each destination for 1 to 3 months at a time. That spreads out flight costs and lets us really experience local life. We use budget airlines, credit card points, and off-season fares. Average monthly flight cost over a year, about $150 per person. The next thing that surprises people is how easy it is to find affordable apartments around the world. We use sites like Airbnb, Booking.com, and local Facebook groups. The secret is long-term discounts. Most hosts offer 30 to 60% off for stays longer than a month. And if you message them politely, you can often negotiate a better rate. The educational part here is understanding value over price. A $1,000 apartment with ocean views, utilities, and internet in Malaysia isn't cheap, it's smart, because it gives you quality of life for less than a small apartment rental back home. Now let's switch gears for a moment and talk mindset. At first, we were nervous. Leaving home for months felt risky, but over time, travel taught us that security doesn't always mean staying in one place. It means learning how to adapt anywhere. And that adaptability is what keeps life exciting. If you're finding this helpful, take a second to like this video. It helps more retirees discover that adventure doesn't have to end at 60. Sometimes it's just beginning. Let's keep going. When you live this way, you start noticing the small joys. The shopkeeper who learns your name, the sound of rain on a metal roof in Costa Rica, the quiet mornings with coffee overlooking the sea. These aren't luxury moments, they're everyday life. And that's what this lifestyle is all about, living richly without spending a fortune. Let's talk about a few countries that fit our $3,000 lifestyle perfectly. In Portugal, we spend about $2,700 a month, including rent, food, and fun. In Vietnam, that drops closer to $2,200. Mexico, around $2,600. Panama, roughly $2,800 with some extras for excursions. The key isn't chasing the cheapest spot, it's finding places that make you feel alive and comfortable. Now here's a practical exercise. Open your bank statement and total what you spend each month on housing, food, car expenses, utilities, insurance, and entertainment. For most people, that number already exceeds $3,000. So the question isn't, can I afford to travel? It's, do I want my money to buy me more life? Another tip, build a travel rhythm that suits your energy. We usually spend 2 months abroad, then return home for a few weeks. Others travel indefinitely. There's no right way, only your way. Let's address a common concern. What about family and grandkids? Technology keeps us connected. Weekly video calls, shared photo albums, even surprise visits. Those moments become more meaningful because they're intentional. Travel doesn't mean leaving your life behind. It means expanding it. Now let's dive into financial strategy. We keep one checking account for monthly expenses, one for emergencies, and a travel card with no foreign transaction fees. We use tools like Google Sheets to track expenses in real time. This keeps the budget transparent and stress-free. For retirees relying on Social Security or pensions, direct deposit works globally. And if you're working part-time online, digital banking makes everything seamless. Remember, simplicity is the secret weapon. The fewer bills you have, the freer you feel. Let's pause for a moment and imagine this. It's a Tuesday morning. Instead of sitting in traffic, you're watching the waves roll in. Instead of paying for another repair or chore, your biggest decision is whether to explore a new cafe or take a walk through town. That's not fantasy. That's the $3,000 a month lifestyle. Now let's talk about community and connection. One of our biggest fears before starting this journey was loneliness. But travel actually expanded our friendships. We've met retirees from all over the world who share meals, swap stories, and look out for each other. When you surround yourself with people who see life as an adventure, everything feels possible. If you're feeling a spark right now, don't ignore it. That curiosity is your compass. You don't have to sell everything or move abroad tomorrow. Just start planning one extended trip and see how it feels. The first time you realize that your monthly costs are lower while you're abroad than they were at home, you'll never see life the same way again. Let's close with this thought. Traveling on less than $3,000 a month isn't about deprivation. It's about reprioritizing. Less stuff, more experiences. Less routine, more wonder. Less fear, more freedom. And when you look back someday, you'll realize you didn't buy things, you bought memories. Thank you so much for watching and being part of Forever Travelers. If this video gave you ideas or hope, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to see that it's never too late to live differently. Because this lifestyle isn't exclusive. It's available to anyone willing to trade comfort for curiosity. And in our next video, we're heading back home to explore something surprising. 5 hidden US towns where retirees live like kings on a budget. You'll see that you don't have to leave the country to live richly. Sometimes paradise is closer than you think. So make sure you're subscribed and the bell's on, because you won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep planning, and keep exploring, because freedom starts with one brave decision.